Hi everybody, Jasmine here from LVL UP Consulting, coming to you this week from my old hometown of Melbourne. And it has put a spring in my step to be back here in Melbourne, and I can't wait to go out there and get a good coffee. Instead of sharing what I learned in business last week, I thought I'd do something a little bit different, and I will share with you what I learned at a mindfulness workshop that I did 2 weekends ago. So this has completely rejuvenated my mindset and my energy at work. And I definitely went into the workshop extremely skeptical, thinking I have a very busy mind, and mindfulness and stopping and doing nothing is not how I function. So my very wise husband got me the workshop as a gift, and it truly was a gift to be able to spend an entire day just recharging and thinking of nothing more but actually just nothing. What makes me happy. So there are some things that I learned that I thought could be useful for you as well. The very first thing I learned at the workshop was there are different kinds of mindfulness. So it's not just sitting and meditating for half an hour. That's the kind of mindfulness that I just can't subscribe to. There are totally different ways of doing it. There's mindfulness through movement. So going for a walk or doing something like yoga or even like a Tai Chi type movement can be really re-energizing. There's also, remember that craze of mindfulness with drawing or just stopping and being single focused on one thing. And it might be why sometimes those really trashy dramas and sitcoms are what relaxes me. So being single focused on one thing for a period of time, whether it's 10 minutes or half an hour, is mindfulness. Oh, and mindful eating. I shouldn't forget that, because that was my favorite part of the day. So that is what I learnt. Also, I learned about mindfulness, because I do love hearing about the science, is all about all of the parts in our brain, and that our emotional part of our brain can sometimes take over that reptilian part at the back, which is the part of our brain that keeps us breathing and drinking and seeing and all of those normal things. But we're so busy these days that we let that emotional part and those frontal lobes control what we're doing. So mindfulness just allows us to reset and relax and let that reptilian brain of ours do what it has to do. So I really recommend looking into mindfulness, even if it's mindful eating. Do that. We all eat every day. Go for a walk. Do something that's just going to be time for you, time to clear your mind. And I can tell you it has turned around my month. So April is looking much better this week in business, starting with being right here in Melbourne. So I'll see you next week to report back on what I learned in business last week. Have a good one.